Hello. Hi gamers here on Twitch. Again, my name is Josh. I'm new to this. I've only been doing this for about 2 months, playing games with Twitch. Um, when I was a kid, I was lucky enough to be a New Yorker public school kid, but got to play video games. I get for an allowance like a roll of quarters, you could go to a local arcade. There was a famous one on Broadway on 52nd, and above on the second floor, it's a church now where the Times Square church is, and the whole block was an arcade. So you could play Atari, Nintendo, Sega. You could play all these video games. Spend an afternoon there. So instead of going to the park for a picnic or going bowling, we could also go to the arcade. Especially if like mom and dad want to go out on a date or go to theater, we could spend 2-3 hours in an arcade. With a roll of quarters. So I've been learning League of Legends, which is an 11-year-old game. It's by Riot. Came out in 2009, and as a kid, I used to play the Ultimate series with Lord British, and games where you could pick up and drop items when that was new in the 90s. Again, I was fortunate enough to have like home system, some of those early games, but it's nothing like this. Here it's a 5 versus 5 player, and after tens of thousands of man and woman hours programmers, it really is quite a phenomenon for esports. League of Legends. So I'm trying it. My nephew plays it, my brother's son. My brother says it's not his favorite video game, but he likes it. It's a good game. And games are fun when you're done with your work. When I myself, I write math lessons here in Brooklyn, so this is just recreation. So for about 2 months, I've been playing Santa Braum. Being older than most of the other gamers, it's good to be a tank. Let them fight and learn the skills and have fun. And tank and support, you're sort of an overseer of the different dynamics of the game. So what I'm going to do for this video is, this was a long game, but it's worth it because I think most of our team maxed out at 18. We maxed out at level 18. And I was able to show my tanking skills. Even though I've only been gaming 2 months, I know how the game works when you start out and the lower levels. And I still need to figure out how for a defensive character like Braum to farm more. But he is a little bit slower than, he only does characters like him, they only have every 2 seconds, maybe 3 hits max per 2 seconds. So it's not like a fighter that can do 5-6 hits per second, or it can do it at different rates, at different refresh rates. So the character is a little bit slower, but his 3-second shield, which is really strong, as well as his jumping abilities to support other teammates or minions, as well as his ult, which stuns all and freezes all, it really makes for a good tank. Whether it's for the lane or whether it's for a final push. He's a decent character. The other funny thing is, when you register for League of Legends with your name, that's me up on top, they give you a gift after play, like we make it to level 4 or something, or make it to level, 25 or 30. So my first gift was the Santa Braum skin. And I didn't convert it to Blue Essence. I didn't sell it out like I do some of the other skins and stuff I get. And so for the December holidays, whether you're celebrating Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever, I have been playing Santa Braum. So it's fun when I'm a good tank for the team and folks are thanking Santa. It's funny when I think I posted another video. Sometimes Santa gets attacked a lot because he's Santa, bad Santa. So I was getting 3-in-1 or 2-in-1 a lot in a few of the games before Christmas time. And you try and talk to your teammates in your game, and sometimes it's funny comments or witty comments, but play to win. Whenever I play a game, I want to win at least. This is taking a while to load. I might fast forward this. Whenever I play a game, you want to win at least 50% of the time. You don't want to waste your time. So this is like an hour-long video. The load took forever, huh? All right, so here we are on the starting pad at 6 minutes here. And again, remember when you start, you're level 1. You have to think of what your character's weakness is, and like you want to make money so you can buy merch, so you can have stuff when you're playing. So usually start with a longsword and a potion, or rejuvenation beads, which I'll need because I'm going to be at the front line with a character like this. Like he has 555 hit points. You can see down here, and very low foot speed and very low attack speed. But I should be in there. I should be on the midline. I should be when they come in. And there's one of my character things. Here I'm just doing some antipodism, which is foot juggling. But we had a 3-on-2 here right in the beginning. And they attacked first. So one of our players defended, and then I followed through. And I got the assist on that one. So you get an assist. You get a bounty for getting, an assist or kill also in this game. But you also get the experience points, so you can level up a little faster. So you want to make it up to level 6 fast, right? Make it up to your ult fast. So here, someone told me to go top. Who is that? That was Jin. Said go top. And Jin saw that and said and okayed me. All right. And again, these are just as my commentary as an older player. I mean, I realize that some of these, a lot of the players are, most of them are American, because I'm coming here in Brooklyn, New York. But they're international players. They're people of different education levels, of different, high school, didn't go to high school, went to college, and I've met some interesting people, professionals who are just playing for fun. But for the most part, it's a much younger crowd. And I do realize that, and it's just a game. But I want to win when I play. When I'm playing. All right, so here's how we're doing so far. So I'm 001. And I switched to top lane as support. Pike, though. Now I'm typing. Pike reconnect. Yeah, so we lost the player. So it's 4 versus 5, which is a problem. But we're still up 2-0. At 3 minutes here, coming up on the 3-minute mark. And I'm forgetting to place my my ward stones to ward. I made it to level 2, see him at the front line. And again, as I've mentioned in other videos, always go for the Batmobile. Go for the car that's in the middle of the minions. And it's worth up to 100. I think it starts at like 60 coins if you get the final blow on the car. But someone's up here hitting. Pike is back on and he calls me sir. As I'm tanking up here on the top turret, which isn't touched yet. It's still at 5,000. So I have my line, and that's the problem fighting characters that I think that's Lux. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure. I think it is because the way she roots. She puts up that cylinder, that white cylinder, which is so annoying because it's like a 3-second hold, which is very dangerous, especially if she's there with teammates, to have a 3-second hold, because then they'll just follow through, and then, that's the end. That's the end of your character, and then you have to reincarnate. All right, here she's pretty aggressive, too. I don't know, she's trying to check my defensive skills. Did I use D on that? And I have my save shield, which is D. And F is, I chose teleport. A lot of junglers, they choose Smite now, and folks who play like anyone from Ashe to, especially like Yi or Yasuo, they choose Smite. Smite is really popular in the games that I played this December 2020. Again, I've only been playing for 2 months. Here I'm at level 4, and I didn't ward the tall grass again, but holding pretty well. I think I'm asking for assistance because when you have a tank and you have one player like Lux, someone who can throw projectiles. That's a really good combination, because you're really just a shield for the other player, and you can work different angles. You can, from the minion line, you can attack from one side, both from same side or from alternating sides across the minion lines. You can also redirect the minion lines so you can have some arcs, so that you can then skew the action to one side of the lane, and then flip around or quickly jump over, because Braum has jump over the jump over the lane symmetry to the other side and get more open angled attacks. Because Braum does have a blast off his shield, which is the Q. That's his projectile. The lame thing is that it costs like 50 mana. It's a little higher, I think, than a lot of the other ones. And the damage isn't that good. It's like 90 to 125 for the first 2 levels. So I usually don't queue up. Usually I figure I'm just going to tank. So the last thing I need is a good weapon. I just have a better hand weapon. So I usually upgrade to like a mace, if I can, by level 7 or 8, once I get my ult. Here I am by myself just laning with Lux here. I think she got me here. See the root? That's a real problem. Now I have to shield out or I'm dead. Yeah, she totally got me. So, not the greatest start. And I think she got first kill for her team. She most definitely did. But I lasted 6 minutes. So I'm at 288. I bought another longsword and some potions, which you should really put in the first cell down here if you're a noob. And I actually also bought some armor. So my armor's at 10. You can see the stats here. What you do is if you go by the little picture down here, if I go on screen, how do I get rid of the bar? Scroll bar's in the way. But if you click the green button, it'll give you the life stats. So I usually have it set on that. Sometimes I have it set on like runestones, but I don't, because I don't really follow those metrics so much. I want to get my attack ability above, and when I leveled up 100, because the low level minions, you can then you have a character, if you get up to like 120, so you can just hit him with one blow, and then out of your way, and it saves time. Here, Braum's a slow character, so if I have to hit him 3 or 4 times, it's eating up a lot of clock time. And again, I usually walk with my minions at about the 3rd or 4th minion, or alongside the car. Here comes that Batmobile type car. And did I get her? No. If I had another player, she's frozen for a good 3 to 5 seconds there, especially when she's staying on my ult. So her speed is down like 40-50%. So if someone was laning with me, most definitely I think that she would have been a goner there. Would have had my revenge for the last loss in our last battle. She's got some skills. She keeps pushing me up towards the wall and towards the tall grass. That's the second time. But this time I survived, and I placed my ward stone. Okay. So, we're both at level 6. I really want her. My ult kind of shocked her. My defense is better. I didn't use my potions yet. Now, how come I went from 100, now my attack is down to 93? I was just souped up because I used an ability. Let's see what happens next time I hit. Next time I W. She's an ult. She got me with her ult. So that's 2. So you don't want to feed because, if you die a certain amount of times, they get ahead so fast. So, okay, Braum, oh Braum. So that's 2. It says Jin, so that's one of our, that was Samuel Lilinko. And I said that's her ult I dodged. So, yeah, I got called in that ult laser, and I just backplay that. I thought that my hit points were at like 200, 300. So that ult really was a huge blast. See, I'm at 400 here. See, my hit points, I'm already at 965. I'm just level 6. So I used my ability. I didn't W. She rooted me. I W'd on the root. That's the problem, because I thought she didn't hit me earlier. I used my D. When the D ended, she ulted. I didn't hit W. How many hit points did I have at that moment? Play that again. 226, 220, 250? 250, 226. At 250, and the ult just, that it's just gone. Right? So, I mean, I don't even like to say I'm on the minions, like, under 200. Like, I don't feel comfortable, but I will. I mean, if I have support. I mean, if I'm there with another player, I can W across them. But there was no one to jump to. I should have jumped to a minion. I gotta work on that skill again. Jumping through minions to safety. Because, I mean, if there was a second player, but this is just one-on-one. I'm not even really watching what's going on in the other lane, but you can see the map down below. There's a 2-on-2 down in the bottom lane, and the jungler is staying on our side mostly. I think he's just waiting. He's going to jump in and pick up Drakes if possible. I don't see him doing much lane support because it's 2-2. There aren't at 9 minutes here. There really aren't many. The score is still 2-2, right? And I'm 0-2-1. I have 1 assist, which is good for the board, but I mean, I should be. I want to. Well. It's going okay. It's going okay. So I switched to the Warhammer here. I traded in the 2 longswords. So now I have 2 extra slots for items. But I didn't upgrade the potions, because those potions are good enough for levels 1 to 6 at 150 potions. Like, until you're level 10, you don't really need those corrupting potions that are 500 each. That are 500 for a set of 3. So usually I do use the 150 potions. I don't buy a stack of reds. You could buy it to 5 reds as well and keep them in a cell. But, I'm good. The other thing that I found is good is weaving through, especially when you're doing one-on-one and then that jump to the front line. But the point was to get her to run away so I could pick up the car. So I want the 60 coins on the car. So I'm trying to use my abilities to get her to back off, and instead she gets aggro. And now she's coming after me again. I'm like, oh man, she started beating me twice. And then I can see on the stats that we start winning. So I'm psyched. Because I'm doing the job that I'm supposed to do. I'm staying in top lane, which is where they wanted me. It's not a support role, but it's more of a tank role. I'm protecting the turret, more or less. I think she has more off mine. But my ult is ready. I mean, if someone comes to lane, I mean, I will tank for them and then ult. There she goes again. Hit me with her laser, with her ult again. Wow. So at the 11-minute mark, I already have 3 deaths. So just for team morale, it's her ult and I was at turret. So like now I'm not doing it. But now the turret, look, the turret's getting low. She's got down to 50% already. My bank here, I'm only at 400 extra coins for all that work. And I'm still at level 7. If you look on the right, the metrics of my team, they're all at level 7 and 8. Except for Warwick, who's lagging at level 6. So that's the other thing. As a new guy who's only been playing for 2 months, I don't want to be like 2 levels below my comrades here, my teammates. I'm at level 8, so I think they're giving me a nod for that. I mean, they can see that I'm at level 8, which is good. My basic attack is now at 118 because I switched to the Warhammer, and my defense is up to 85. Attack speed is so low. I didn't buy any ability. I should buy the Codex. Believe it or not, a lot of players that don't buy the textbooks, because you can also upgrade them to, I don't know, different mage staffs and stuff. But buying the textbooks for ability power is a metric that's often overlooked. And so sometimes you wonder, you see a one-on-one and you're like, why did I just die? We just were exchanging blow for blows. And it's because ability power. Ability power is upgrading your opponent. So if I had the extra cash, look, she routed me again 3 seconds. I ulted properly. Her ult missed this time, right? She hit me twice. 3rd time she missed. And I got back to safety behind the turret. I gave myself a thumbs up for... No, was I giving someone else a thumbs up? The turret. I remember I gave thumbs up, and I was pissed because the wrong Yi had won the Eye of the Herald. Right? And that's a problem. So then the top monster bay up there, it went to the other side, went to red team. I'm on blue team. Samuel Alinko is on a killing spree. But that guy who's making fun of me in the chat window, here again, I got away from the midline. Alright, so maybe he is impressed. I have we're at 7-7. Someone came to help because someone else got the top monster because I've been in lane the whole time. So maybe we were like, well, someone's lagging. Apparently it's Warwick, though, who's at level 7, level 6-7. Maybe Warwick didn't know what he was doing. So mid figured that out, and they came up to help me because they're like, "Oh, I'm the real deal. I'm a guy with a few basic level C to B skills." And these are graded like high school exams, so you're an A player, B player, C player. So I'm a little bit better than like a C, C plus. Like I want to be at least a B level as I get better at this. But I have gotten a few A ratings at the end of games and Bs, and I'm at level 5. So I'd like to get my S's for level 6. Anyway, I'm very thankful that those two came up to aid me. But no, someone joined them on top lane because they were celebrating the monster win. Yeah, because they got Eye of the Herald. All right, and then the other problem is if they get that giant beetle, then our turrets, then it's gonna wreck our turrets. I just got ulted again. There's 3 up here now. So I am not feeding, but that's 4 deaths for me. So I usually type a message at 4 that, I'm not trying to feed this team. I think I wrote that again. That's my typical default message. I'm not feeding, I swear. I'm going to reach number 4. And no comment. Can I upgrade anything? No, I was out at 15 minutes. I've already died 4 times. Oh, man. I do have teleport, so I couldn't buy anything, but I teleported right back into the action. And, oh, man. What's going on here? The mage minions. They take a few hits. See how slow Braum is? 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. Alright, and then sort of dancing through the minions, but keeping them in line. Now going for the car. Did I get this time? 1 W for the car? I didn't even W for the car. Can't because there's 2 there. So there's 2 defending top turret. And our turret's down below 50%. Requesting help. Jin says he's on the way. Pike says he's on the way. But looking at the map, I don't see them. They're at the base, and they're in mid. Well, here comes someone up the top lane. I think that's Pike. The Inferno Blaze, what's going on here? Look at the action in mid. We got 3 players in mid dancing together, and they're not doing anything because they're not near the front turret. They're not going for, I don't know what they're going for, but, oh, that's Samuel Alinko. So that's the guy who's been talking with me, saying, "What's up, Braun? What are you doing here, Braun?" And I thought I saw him at the beginning of the game when I was dancing and hanging out in lane. Someone else is there on the river. So we got 3 up here. So they retreat to turret. And he's got this sniper gun thing that he does where he gets 3 shot tries. He missed on all 3, though. But now we have advantage. And I'm so pissed that I'm losing the turret battle that I think I tried to sneak in along the wall and just pop one onto their turret. And usually I wanted to check. Their turret's still like 90%. I'm not happy about any of that. Ally slain, we're down 9-10. What, now Samuel, then he left? Yeah, they went back to mid. Oh, he went trying to get the Drake. Oh, so he got Drake. Warwick got Drake, of all people. He's lagging. He's at level 8. Okay, Warwick got Drake. Back. All right, a lot of people that when they play with me, if they stay with me and I'm tanking, they're like, you're not even at the front line. You're letting them come in, and that's not a mistake. I will let them come past that first torch there. I will let them come all the way to the tower because I have stun. So if I do hit them, or if they try to do a kill and come into the tower, I can come around backside, stun them, and stun them up against the wall of the tower. Then the laser will take them out once the minions are done. Or if the minions are paired off, then the tower turret laser will take the guy down. So I use it as a kill trap. The other thing that's annoying, though, is I've done that a few dozen times now in my 2 months of playing. It's a basic tactic. I'm just learning this on my own. But to draw them in, to let them win the minion fight so they come in, that turret laser. Make sure it's on focus. See, it's on the back car there. If it's not, and then look, I got it down to 60% now. because I was so pissed I was losing the turret war. My teammates are not happy. So now it's down to 40%. I'm still going. But you have to leave. That laser will kill you. That laser takes like all your hit points. It takes away like 250, 300 hit points per hit. Or like 500 hit points per hit. So you got to back off or in your shield. So I used D to get out of that, to get away from the turret laser. But I did get their turret down below 40%. So now Lux is back. Alright, I'm still losing the turret war here. But it says, Warwick saying Braum didn't even help me. He's level 9. I'm 2 levels above him. He should, he should watch rank on that, in those comments. I stole that. Pike stole Pike stole the Rift Herald. So that means that there was a team, and Pike probably did like a suicide jump into the pit for the final hits, and then so he did steal the Rift. So then the Rift Herald, if he brings it up, we can finish. I think that we can finish their turret then. I mean, but they might bring the Rift Herald to mid to finish the mid turret. You can see the action down there. That's Pike's choice though if he has the Rift Herald. Here's Lux again pressing. She presses pretty hard, but again, the idea here is let her come in. Let her come in. I'll introduce her to my turret. And now Warwick came up out of nowhere, and he's trying to earn his level 10, I guess. I haven't been talking to Warwick. I don't know why he's trash-talking me. But there's He's just watching me smash some minions. He's not impressed. He's going back to the river. I should have showed him my shield or something. That's what I did here. But he might go back to the river anyway. So I wanted to show him an ability or two, so maybe he'd stay be a good dog here. And did I get out? Yes. And that time, again, the use of my ult was enough to scare Lux to back the hell away. Because I ulted, and I still had my other abilities dormant, so I still had Q and W to follow through on that. The team has arrived. I guess because of the Herald. Are they going to bring the Herald with them? I can't remember. But that is Samuel, I believe. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Samuel, that's the guy with that sniper gun, and 2 others. They just cleared the lane and came in. I had to refresh there because I was down to like 400 hit points, sub 400. But then I'm like, well, I want to kill and blow here. So I tried to come in with my W. I didn't W beforehand, but I did a hit, and I did take the tower down. I spent a lot of time warding here. I spent a lot of time, just with the first turret battle here. I didn't leave this area for like 15 minutes. I should have placed more those ward flowers. And someone's channeling. Someone home on Captain Ahab there. Like an orca or like a blue whale or something. Just went home. What was that? I didn't see any water skills. That was weird. It just like jumped on. That was like a giant whale or something. I gotta look at that again. What was that? That was weird. I didn't see any water skills. So here's the turret win. I did the final hit. Someone, that's our team. I thought that was an ult. He did a jump cross. Did I cross any of them? It's not here. How is his channel? That is weird. That is like some type of orca or something. Alright, anyway. Because it's got like a fishtail at the end of that. I didn't see any like... I didn't see any like Aquaman skills. Alright, Lux is pressing hard. She's pissed that the turret's lost. So they want to do the same. So they might call a third, but it's going to be 2-on-1 for this turret. I got 1,500 coins now. I should be banking this. I should be buying something. I should buy like... I like buying like Frozen Heart. Or the Gauntlet Fist, because it's good for Braum when he tanks later. And then the other thing, I can't remember what I bought here. I think I do build up to that. Here comes her ult again, but I got out of the way of the center of that laser. But I'm down below 100 hit points. So about 1,500. So I ult, back out. Turret's lost anyway. She's happy she has her revenge at 22 minutes, though. Alright. Shield does speed up Braum, and I couldn't get mobility boots, which are the fastest, but I need the Mercury boots because of Lux's rooting, right? It reduces the root time from like 3 seconds to like a second or less. So it's worth buying the Mercury boots when you have those magical opponents. The opponents that they're actually using magic. Actually, they're actually using it. But 3 of them took a trip up to top lane to stomp on Braum again. That was my 5th death. I'm now looking at the table. Who else has 5? And it's me and it's Pike, Caitlyn, Jin. Jin hasn't died yet. I was impressed by that. Everyone else has died at least once. Let's go back to those. So if you hit tab, you can see how your opponent, how your team is doing. I'll pause this. That's me. I'm at level 12. So I'm actually, Caitlyn and I are the highest ranked. But she has 4 kills, so she's really in the battles. I had 2 assists, which means I'm not leading the battles or dying from those conflicts. Usually I've died from Lux's ults. And I've fed her 3 times. All 3 of those kills for Lux. So it's really Yi who's feeding off of everyone else. Yi, who I haven't even met yet, already has 7 kills. So it must be Pike here. It must be Pike versus Yi. And that's 7 wins to 3 wins. That must be the big battle, that big imbalance. And then Warwick is low level, but also died 3 times already. I don't know why that happened. But he does have 2 kills from lane support. And the time is now 23 minutes. So at 23 minutes, I'm up to level 12, along with Caitlyn. So I'm happy about that. I don't have the amount of money that I wanted, but I would have to do more assists. I have to be more support. But they sort of banished me to top lane. They're like, I guess my early skills, but I had that assist like right off the bat, and they sent me to top lane. Like what? My skills are no good for them. It's just too clunky. I bought the Warden Mail because that builds to Frozen Heart. And then I bought the Caulfield's Hammer, and I started because I want to get the Maw, which cost another 2,000 gold total. So I got those things started. Notice it's still, even at level 12, I did not upgrade the potions to the Corrupting Potion. So I just don't have the extra bank. I don't have the extra coins. Maybe if I went off on my own and farmed like a couple of these guys, I could, but no, I'm just at level 12. Moving on. So I went back to top lane. I didn't cross over. I'm on top lane almost the whole game. But now I have some friends here on top lane. I'm like, yes, let's push on top lane. Okay, yes, let's do the, is it the Baron now? Let's go. There's the 3 of us. No one's here. They went to bottom lane. Don't worry about that guy. Should we kill him first? I think so. I have my ult ready. I can shield up. Shield up. Tap. Ult. Pull back. I got killed. So lame. The dude with the sniper is like miles away. Now they're going to steal Baron. Such a sad moment in the game. We're at -4 now. Samuel, what are you going to do? What? Now he's Han Solo now. I can take care of myself. No, he got killed too. Oh, man. Fuck. Pick a lane I can tank for group. So I'm pissed. I'm already like level 12, level 13. I thought, you know what, we'll just blast a little bit. They'll back off. We'll get the Baron. Now they can party for the Baron. But look, they didn't. Look at the lake. We still have vision on the lake, and they're not there. I resurrected pretty quickly because that was my 6th. I've been taken out 6 times now. I'm taken out 6 times. There I'm in mid lane. Caitlyn's back on the base. Maybe she's going holiday shopping because she's doing great. We have no one else that's really doing great. So I decide to say, look, I'll help with the mid push. I'll show you how it's done. He roots, but he gets killed because he went too hard into 3-1. He went into 3-1. I can't go into that. So then Warwick, who just died, says, shut the F up, Braun. And then what, Zoe? So the second person comes in, same thing, gets 3-1. I'm the only one that's untouched. Look at that, I retreated back. I said, mid? What, Zoe? Surrender vote. We're down 7. We're at -7 kills. I put my shield up. I'm like, can't you see what I can do? I wanted them to see. They're in reincarnation mode, so they're in limbo. So I did this. They have to see my skill set. They have to see it. You know, they're not going to trust me at all. They're not going to have any confidence in me. So I did shield, ult, and I crossed over onto Samuels, gave him a power boost. Now they're like, all right, let's try it again. So the surrender vote went down. We're at -7, y'all. I'm pushing on the mid lane. Same problem still. 3 or 4 of them. I'm like, you got to do it right. You got to trust your tanker. You got to stay in lane. See that? I shield up. This is a way to tank. I shield up. You got to dodge the ults. Wait. You see a guy that's low? Like Samuels kept going low. Jump over him. Give him a power boost with your W. That's Braum has that ability. Shield again. Alternate it. Count down to like 7, 6, 5 if possible before you W. There I couldn't because you really needed it. He's in the thick of battle. So Seung, who's going a little too hard, is going to die here unless he gets a W from me. He's going too hard. He just got hit by the turret, see? Second time, that is not my fault. It's not my fault, it's the tank. He was going too hard. He's like half a screen ahead of me. I get rooted. I have my Mercury boots. I was out in less than a second. Did you see that? That's what saved my life, my Mercury boots. Guy coming in from the side, he was trying to get those Ravens. Now they're off screen. Like, you can't help you if you're off screen. Good minions wait. That's the problem. They're not going with the minion run. So then I said, minions absorb. I'm trying to tell them the point that as a defense player, minions absorb attack of the enemy. So you sort of dance through your minions, and we'll win. We're down 5 still. I'm just trying to keep it positive, be like the adult in the group. They go off on their own doing their hand solo work because you're scared of battle. There's Samuel. Right? You're like, what? We're going to die. But when you turn around and they see your back, you lose more hit points. So we went for Baron. That's the way to do it. They're scared because of my awesome tanking ability. We go up north. See that gesture? That's respect right there. You're low, good tanking. Who was that? That was Samuels. He's sitting in the bush there, in the tall grass. That's respect right there. I call for assistance. Let's take out the Baron while they're scared crapless, right? But no, there's 3 in lane. No one came to me. I have to retreat. I have no choice. They chase me up the brush, through the brush. I make it to top lane, thankfully. Right? No one came to me. I'm up in the brush. I place a ward. Now they're 3. Now I'm at the angles that I'm more comfortable with. I put up my shield. He just fed himself to him. He's crazy. If someone's up there, is that Yi? Is that their Yi? I'm like, well, we got to go back down the lane. That turret's already down. I'm sorry. Gotta run. I have Mercury boots. But is that Lux behind me? There's 2 of them. Finally, here comes our third. Now it's a 3-on-3. We get him? No, too hard. That's Yi. Yi's too hard. You came in too hard. We took about like half his hit points. See, this is the way to do it, guys. Did we lose one? We did. We lost Pike again. See my shield? I'm not using my W. I got killed. Now we got shut down. They're good. They're good. We're at -7 again. We were at like -3. We did not go for Baron. Someone's still alive. No, Pike is still alive? Or did you resurrect just now? No, that's not Pike. That's someone. That's Samuel, I think. Sam's still alive. Warwick says forfeit. I say what at -7? Warwick says I'm not a jungler, man. Why'd you pick Warwick? Braum, mid. Warwick, please forfeit. Braum goes to mid. I'm not a jungler, man. As a street performer, it's just not cutting it with me. I'm sorry. It's just not. Like, there's like, not, like, don't even talk to me. You know, like, why are you in my life? You know, like, no, but I'm not that angry at him. I'm just like, it's a new game. We're both new. He said he's new to jungling. That's why he's only level 12. He's level 12. I'm at 14 now. It's still Caitlyn who's our star. She's at 15. Caitlin's at 15. She's there. There she is, right there. So I boost her. I'm gonna cross over her 2-3 times in this mid run, in this mid push. Can we even do a mid push? Where's everybody else? Oh, they're in top lane. Says Jen says F Zoe. Zoe is taking us out. Weave through our minions for defense. They're not getting how to do a mid push. Warwick goes off on the side roads. He doesn't come in to help and support. We're going for Baron. Let's go. Oh no, he did come in from River. I'm so sorry. He did that. He did that absolutely right. Yeah, props to him. Now he's at level 13. He did that absolutely right. That was good play. Side lane come over the river, chase him in, and then up against the bridge wall there. I'm just waiting for players. All right, now I got two with me. I can do any 3-on-3. I can tank. Nothing. They don't want me. They don't want me there. But here comes someone. Is that Samuels? Yep. Yes, it is. What should we do? Waiting for you guys. The fighters should decide where to go. Another surrender vote came up. Who started the surrender vote? Say 2020. I jump in, W, and get turned around. Ult the wrong way, but it creates like an ice skating rink, which slows them down, so we can decide what to do. Can I go to restroom, says Pike. Can I go to restroom? All right, looks like Baron's back. Baron's up for grabbles. That is a nice corner there, because there's defense. See how my shield went up on that corner? They decide whether to attack or retreat right at that hairpin turn, right at that turn. This was a turning point in the game. We're minus 21. Let's go back to that. That is really the moment that momentum changed. This was the momentum shift. Not this, not my backwards ass ult. It was when we decided to go back to the river towards Baron. After that smart-ass comment, can I go to the restroom? Can I go to the bathroom? All right, so we're playing. Here we go, team. Another surrender vote came up. No. Cross over to the river. All right, so this moment here, at this turn right here, see where the tree, this grove of trees right here, this little tree nursery and this lava, this area here, this is good enough so that if they're attacking, if they have projectiles, well, we had hand fighters, but they're not going to come around the hemping turn and get ganked, right? And they don't know how many are there. They don't have vision there. But this was the moment. We're at 20. We're down 8, but my shield went up. I thought they were going to retreat. They decided no. Guts balls it and attack. Warwick really did that. Samuels is like, he's got it. He's not chickening out. Did we even do the Ravens? But now we're in their jungle. I tapped the Ravens just to say, where to? I thought maybe we'll do mid-push. Did we do mid-push? What did we do? No. There are 3 up there. So Samuels retreat back to the river. But there's only 1 here because the other ones went back to base. They thought we were going to mid-push, do a final push. But we're at minus... Got another one. Got 3. Who is killing there? Someone is doing great. Someone who's doing great for our team. That's 4 in a row. So we were down 9, now we're down 5. Get out of the way of... they have their own sniper. Second bullet. They're just get out of range. Let's take a lot of hit points. So, didn't go for Baron. We went down here for Dragon, I think. Right? I think, actually, I got final blow on this. Yeah, that's Drake. No, that's Drake. Warwick got the Drake. Alright. So, yeah, Warwick has been stepping up the last 10 minutes or so. Honestly. So, you got even props. Followed him. We took out this jungle monster. Much faster. My hits are at 187 now. So, my basic attack is at 187. And with any power boost or any ability boost, that's each hit is over 200 hit points. So I said, mid or bottom. Like, pick a lane and I'll be there. I will tank for you. They've already seen some of my tanking skills. So a little bit more confidence, just trying to build confidence within our group to trust each other. Because, the game is also about trust. Sometimes you get these guys on their own. They can make it to level 18 on their own. But it's better for the team. And then now someone has sleep spells. She's knocking everybody out, which isn't good if you're the tank. So I need more magic resist. I mean, I have the boots, but I need more magic resist, like a helmet or body magic resist or magical armor. Did I buy Frozen Heart? I didn't buy Frozen Heart or the Gauntlet. Do you see that backwards jump? See, that was a good move. Another support move. You see my backwards W? That's my backwards W. So I shield up. We're pushing. This is the midline. Midline of the game. Here we are. At the river. I ult forward. See this guy here who's jumping? He comes from someone coming in from behind the river. I W'd back. Because one of my players caught right on the corner to attack. And then we 3-in-1'd him there. That was a good W move. Alright. Oh. Good. Can I W over her? Who is that? Is it Caitlyn? Yeah, she's rocking it. She's at level 17 already. Give her a W. Crossover on her. Warwick's doing okay. It's level 14. I'm still at level 15. And we get this Jabba the Hutt slimeball scumball right here who needs to lose some weight. Oh, man. So that really worked out. That was good. Show Warwick how a cone works. I get rooted again. I think I get killed again. So unfair. See, I'm overconfident. I was like, I'm going to show them how a cone works. It popped me in lane. I didn't notice there were 2-3 already in lane. No one's there for me to tank for, to attack them. I'm telling you, I'm in defense. What's my Q on? My Q on's on 3. It's only like 150 hit. So, I mean, I can farm. I can do minions fast now. I can do the jungle monsters. I'm feeling good. Just a stupid move like that. Because Warwick's been trash talking me. He's still at level 14. Someone's at level 13. Pike's at 13. And he's been feeding the enemy. But we won some back. See, we're at -4. It's 26-30. Before it was 20-29 just about 5 minutes ago. So the momentum shift happened right there at the river. Then we got the Drake, right? Warwick got the Drake. He's confident. He's off farming more, trying to catch up. Now he's at level 14. So I went home when shopping. I set up the items that build into Frozen Heart and the Maw. No, I bought the Maw. I bought it. Yeah. I think I wanted to build up to Knight's Vow first at this point if I'm in a tank. Because Caitlyn's doing great. There she is. Samuels is a good fighter too. So those are the two best fighters right there by my side. They're the best lane fighters. They know what they're doing. She opens up. He's got his sniper gun. Takes out 3. I think he might even hit someone there. Took out their Caitlyn. They have a Caitlyn too. So, then for some reason I thought their turrets were still up. The first turret's still up, but it isn't. So, again, a support jump. And we didn't push for that second turret. We decided the 3 of us were good enough to go to mid. First we're going to take out Lux, because Lux had been rooting everyone all day. Yeah, their Lux is good. She rooted, cornered her up against the tall grass, and she's out. Do we teleport back? I don't have any cash. There's absolutely no reason for me to go to base. Unless someone's invading the base, but they're not yet. So, I called for a top push. And Caitlin's with me. We push on. Again, I need to use the map window better because that turret's already down. And I was actually running to see if it was down. I didn't use the white window because I didn't want to get ganked. So it's all in action, so I need to see it for myself. And I'm like, there's at least 1 or 2 here on this hairpin turn. Can't even see who's there. So I'm going to ult because I'm upset about that. Samuels is there. Then they showed themselves because the tanker just used his ult. Gotta retreat. Because that 2-on-2 is too risky too risky, and I'd use my abilities, but also we got better things to do. So we split up. Samuel stayed. Did I walk all the way back to base? Can I cross either to mid? Walked past the cone this time. There's Samuels. Alright, ready to tank again. Whatever. Am I good, Jin? Mid. Whatever. Before super minions do turrets. Okay, so we're at 40 minutes. I'm at level 16. Caitlin's maxed out at 18. She's doing her post 18 work. What happens? We divert again, split up, and what happened to our push? Oh, got a base defend. So I saw it at that moment. When I put up the shield, that doubles my foot speed. Well, like 50% boost to my foot speed. So by the time I get there, turret is already lost. It's already gone. However, turn on top lane, ready for a top push now. This will be good. Well, who has sleep? Oh no, we're running down their Lux or something. I was like, oh, there's someone. We're actually chasing after someone. So why would someone get a sleep spell? But same problem. We push top, and the alert comes from the base that they're attacking. They're doing a mid push. Warwick is there. That's not going to be good enough. So I teleport back. I channel back to base. And I say, we're 3 steps behind, y'all. Mid lane is already over. They retreated to top. Maybe they're going back to base. 2 are dead, so they only have 3. They're not going to fight a 4-on-3. I went back to base. They're dead. Someone took them out. So I catch up to the river with my amazing foot speed. And the Baron is already done. Caitlin got it. She's at level 18. So I give her victory salute. I think we got this. We're at -1 now. 30 to 31. So I say it again. Pick a lane. And I'm there. Momentum is great. We were just at, remember, we were at 20 to 29. Now we're at 30 to 31, which means that we have 10 kills of their team. Because we defeated 10 of the enemy, and they only got 2 kills during that same time. So I say top or bottom turrets. I say pick a lane. Warwick says what? I say top or bottom turrets, they are winning. So we're still at -1. Just, 10 to go. It's been a 10 to 2 run, basically. It's been a 10-2 run. Got to go back to base. So we're actually, even though we've had a 10-2 run, we're still playing defensively. We're back at our base. We're going to start a mid push. It's out. And look at all the, round the bend, waits at the river and here and there. So I'm like, I guess I got to push with my shield because they're doing all this by the lamp, by the corner of the river, by the wall hide. It can go either direction, fight or flight. And so I push. I push again, push with my ult, and turret goes down. Whoever took that shot there on the side. Then, once you make it to base, it really is tradition. If you can hold as a tanker and tank boost a couple people, that person already has a bubble. I meant to tank the other person. But let the minions through, follow it through with your ult. Or follow it through with an ability. As the minions are welcome, give them a power boost. Because they're going to try and shut down the minions. And then once or twice they scatter. With just a couple extra blasts behind that minion wave, you're able to take out the turret. We didn't even have to go up those stairs to get that turret down. That's how good our minions were. And someone's got a power boost on tech. Because the minions were, you could say the minions were hyped. See those glowing minions? Those minions are hyped by 1 or 2 of the players. That's their ability, is minion hype. So they have an extra, they have power boost. So I gave him a power cross, a support cross. There's still just 3 of us, but the damage is done. We got that center turret done. But what about bottom turret or other turret? Well, they're uncoordinated from our mid attack. We're back in the river. So what did I do? I was like, well, let's hit this beetle because it'll make the dragon come, right? So we 3-in-1 the thing, and waiting, nothing. Am I doing that right? Are we doing that right? So go back to mid. We could push mid. I got 2 assists on that. I'm up at 11 assists. And I'm at level... I'm maxed out. I'm at 18. Now I'm at 18. Here come the super minions. It's at 45 minutes. Here come the super minions. From both sides. Depends on how many turrets. I think that their turrets are still up. So they got better super minions. What a noob. Someone said what a noob. I'm at level 18. What's Warwick? Warwick maxed out at 18. We're at 18s. Is it Pike? Yeah, it's the other 2 that are dead that are feeding. I'm like, well, they'll catch up then, right? We already have the midline here. We already took that turret out. The only problem is the inhibitor's still up. Why didn't we do the inhibitor when we were there? It was so easy to do the turret, and they had scattered. We could have just gone for broke for the inhibitor, but we didn't. Alright, so super minion battle is going to be a problem. You can see them crunching, but I don't necessarily think we have the advantage. I'd have to check the map again, but it doesn't look like it. So I retreated. I was like, should we go to bottom lane? Well, no, we need more. We're only at +1. I called for assistance. Let's do the dragon down here. So Elder Dragon. So it's 2. Gotta do this fast. There's 3. There's 4. So when we're attacking monsters, often I don't use my shield because of stealers. So when they come in, so that we can either shield to... I keep E... I don't use my shield when I'm using my abilities for Braum. Because I'm saving it for moments like this when there's attack. I gotta have his shield saved because it's so impressive. It's such a 3-second shield, but really so we can escape. Right? It's not just intimidation. It really is. That's the way to do it. What is up with her? So then we had to 3-in-1 her. Did we slow her down? Yeah, we did. Someone's got a blast gun. Is that Samuels? Yeah, Samuels just sniped her. And she was down in like 3 blasts. I don't even think that was his ability, and then just 2 follow-up hits. And I don't know why she keeps going to sleep. Because I didn't even see the enemy there hit her. That was weird. I did a wall jump with the cone just to show off. This time for Warwick did it right. And that was more morale boost, momentum boost here. We're at +4. Hit the inhibitor. Hit it hard. Here we go. Boom. Inhibitor is down. We're coming in. How come our minions aren't boosted there? There aren't, but they were strong enough with one EW hit to bring that turret down. That turret went down fast. This is almost it. I think we're done. I think this is great. Are we all at 18s? We do, but now Pike is dead, though. But there's at least 3 of us here. I think it was, yeah, there's 3 of us here. And we have a good 3 to 5 seconds. They're resurrecting now. So then I was like, well, why don't we have the final hits? Like, what is the problem? Just get him out of the way and just do it. Just get rid of their final, let's go. And the dream did not happen because we waited too long. So I figured we waited too long. 3 of them came up. They just blasted me out because I was only about half power. And what time is it now? 49 minutes. I got a lot of gold. So I bought the Firefrost Gauntlet. Did I not? Maybe I couldn't buy anything. Oh, I bought the Knight's Vow. And the Maw of Malmortius, that came from the hammer. So I keep that weapon. That one's fine. That one's good enough. I've been playing with that one last week or so. I have Warden's Mail. I wanted to upgrade to Frozen Heart, but I didn't have enough money to do that. Or maybe I do. So I might sell some stuff. Gosh, it's like a 60-second delay after that's my 9th death on the chart list, but that's 9 times I've died in the game so far. So I said base defend. Called it. 2 are already dead. Here's the strategy as Braum. Just hold it with your shield and wards. Ward whoever is there. And my ult. Just stay by the tower. The towers cannot fall. That's what I'm saying. Let them come in and get zapped by the towers. The towers are mad fast. But they already retreated. So that was enough of a show for them to be like, nah, it's not worth it. It's not worth the battle. Because they saw everyone was resurrecting. So, back cleaning up in mid. Again, you can see these red dots coming down. So, I think they still have a turn advantage. Even though we're a +2 now. In terms of the kill count. I don't see the money count. Because I didn't do the compare metrics. I didn't bring that screen up. But here come these minions. I cannot waste time. It would take me like 20 hits just to stop one of those minions. 30 hits. I mean, if that. Just takes too long. So I have to get their level down. Let our minions take them out. Get the opponents out of the way. Remember, I'm like, no one is here. No one is with me. We're 51 minutes. But then Samuel sticks with me. And so does Mr. 2000 there. So, we have a mid-presence. What's up? What's going on, Bob? I think Caitlyn just took 2 out again. Took out Lux and whoever's down there. I guess that's Lux and Zoe. Those are their best players. So they're doing that one-on-one. They called them out. I think that's revenge for lane hits. Or for taking out Warwick or for Pyke. I think Zoe was feeding on Pyke. So Pyke is now at 18. And we're all good. So what did we do next? I mean, we're dominating here. Lux is still down for 25, and she's like their fearless leader. Either we do a mid push or we do Baron. Like, we got to decide. And we're at 52 minutes. We're 52 minutes. I didn't understand why we didn't do final push. So I ulted just a present. We can just, glide across that ice skating rink right there. This minion is annoying me, but I need to bring him down enough for our minion to finish him off. Waiting for another player. Are there 3 or 4 of us now? Yes, this is good enough for a tank. She's all the way across there. Ah, I got killed. So, that's 10. I hate making it to 10. So, my apologies to my team. About 5 of those shouldn't have happened. Gotta get better at that. 10 is a lot. To get killed 10 times in this game, and even if it's a long game like this, 53 minutes, that's a lot. I mean, we'll check the final stats, but I might have been one of the worst ones for my team. In terms of feeding, 10 of those feeds, remember there's 5 players. So 10 times 5 is 50, and they only have 39 kills, so I'm above average there, Means that I have more deaths than I got ganked. I got killed more times in this game than most of the other players, it looks like. I thought it was Pyke, though, and Warwick. I'm checking the turrets now. I think the bottom turrets are down up to base, but I think it's still up, right? So I typed, we have to do bottom turret. All their base turrets are down instead of bottom. So here's my final plan, which was the golden moment for me. So I said, let's do a mid push. Then once we get, I meant to cross over in front of the wall, but we went right into their base. So it's like, well, once we get to their base, we're going to turn and do their bottom turret and inhibitor. Then they won't be able to respawn. And that's the plan. So come in through mid and then turn to bottom and destroy the bottom. And it really works here, as you can see. It's an unfold here. We're at the river. I have one person with me. It looks like our superstar Caitlyn. So we're going to come in through mid. And here it is, in action. Divert them. It would be better if we came in right through them left so we could cut. Now we're going to cut laterally. So my ult was enough to make them back off for 5-10 seconds after we get this inhibitor. Cut south. Cut down here to the bottom. Even though the tower's still up, I was like, oh man, where are our minions? They ballsed it in. They're like, nah, this thing can't stop me. This thing can't stop me. The laser's on one of us. Did she die? It's on Marco. You need to power boost Blanco. That's Caitlyn. Caitlyn balls it. Look, now she got her health back. Am I dead? No, but I have to leave. All right, I'm mad low. I took my potions. I did buy those corrupting potions, so I started popping the potions. Get back in battle. No, gotta move left. This is crazy. And there's our star here. I shield her. I didn't mean to use that D, actually. And we're back to mid. 4 of them are down. We have 60 seconds. Let's push. Let's finish this. So I said mid. Come on. Caitlyn's laughing. Let's finish this. They got aced. After this ace, all we got to do is push. The towers are down. That's it. And good game. We are done. So that is a beautiful end. And there it is. I got to ult across their Dark Crystal, and they're done. That's it. I think I thanked. Did I give props to Warwick? I really did because of our. I don't know why I did, because it was definitely Caitlyn who was the best player. Yeah, Blanca. She got an S. She got an S minus, and Jin got an S minus. 25,000 got an S minus. Blancano. So let's look at the final stats. It wasn't me. The big feeder was Seong O 2020. There's a big feeder right there. I mean, I died 10 times, but I had 14 assists, and I had no kills. But made to level 18 first, and then Jung, who we lifted up, he died 13 times, so he was the big feeder. But again, 5, 7, and 6, like, at least 5 of those shouldn't have happened. So, we did that on a game like this, an hour-long game. We died like 5 times, still not great, but you know, you don't want to die a lot in the game because it really causes an imbalance of power for that's the way this game works. And then their Caitlyn, yeah, comparing Caitlyn's, their Caitlyn had 11 kills, 11 deaths. So our Caitlyn better metrics all around, but 15 assists except for assists. But better farmer, 387 minions. I was the only one without 3-digit minions and with low, but I'm not doing it for bank, for cash. I have a C minus on this one, or C minus overall. Yeah, C overall. All right, level 42. So I'm a noob. I've only been doing this for about 2 months, learning League of Legends, but it was enough to get a champion capsule, I think, this game, to level up. And I have had a couple of A games, honestly, and a few B games, so I need to review those as well. Try and find those if I did record them. Just, you know, for my own, to improve as a player. That's the reason I'm doing this video. To improve as a tank, yes, but to improve as a player and support for my team. So, that's it. So, again, thanks for watching this video. My name is Josh, and it's League of Legends. Again, I'm new to this game. Honestly, never played it before in my life. Didn't even know how much better it was now, years later, than it was when I was a kid. I didn't even know. It was much better. Much better game than it used to be. And the 5-on-5 is great. I've tried some of the other variants, the bridge and the Nexus, and the one that's like card playing game, which is like Magic the Gathering. They have that version. But of the interactive ones that I've seen, this is it. And you can see some of my tanky ability is kind of getting there. Like, I had my moments. And in terms of like just keeping the group, there was a little trust weird thing happening in the group. I don't know if that was Warwick or just me or Sung not talking. Like, but in the end, pretty good with Caitlyn, who was our big star, who earned her S, getting her to mid, getting her to base, protecting, and letting her shine like that. And our other S player. So enjoying learning League of Legends is what I do. Again, I got to get back to work, but thanks. Hope you follow. And just as an older person who's really gaming, who can show you, I really do understand this game, coming from a video game background and enjoying video games as a hobby. Here on Twitch, I guess you can see me doing chess speed runs, play a lot of bullet chess. When I first started playing bullet, I was getting up to like a 2050 rating, which I was never able to do in tournament play. I just didn't have many books to read or many friends who were. Sometimes if you go to a chess camp, or if you go to like a gamer camp, you just have a much better skill set. You've had the right books, the right tutorials, the right exercises to have a better insight into the game. You're studying the right history, the top players, the right grandmasters. Same thing here with League. I'm appreciative for the YouTube free videos that are helping me become a better gamer. Basically, you're just watching, the top videos on wall jumps. What else am I learning? Wall jumps, starting. Like I want to know how to like farm faster, so that I'm a better tank, and lane supporter. That's the goal here, is to get S's as a defensive player. I have tried like Yi and Yasuo, but and Brand, and a few of the others, and MF, and Misfortune. I do like MF as well, but these are sort of the classic popular characters. But for real, when I'm doing this for fun, a defensive tank, I'd like to be able to do that for the 5, and an ending like that every time would be, we're all at level 18 and we'll just smash them with my ult at the end. So it's an honor to play with these players. They have real skills. You can see, if you play back this video, you can see some of the moves that they did, and I'm learning the combos. So hope you're enjoying esports and enjoying your experience on Twitch. Again, in prayer for COVID, it is COVID lockdown. It is December 30th, 2020. I'm here in Brooklyn, and it is a crisis. In prayer for best practice, sharing of medicines, of best medicines, and for a cure to this global disease, which is hitting very hard in the United States. And I know that some of my students do game, but we don't really talk about it. But again, remember that it is a game, and coming from a military family, that's kind of none like the gang related type mentality and stuff that is sometimes some of the trash talk. Like, it's just not funny to me. Like, obviously, there are reasons that people are personal reasons why people game as a form of expression, and because of other problems and realities that they have growing up as a person. But anyway, it's just a game. It's just a game. It's an enjoyable pastime game. But again, it came out 11 years ago in 2009, and I hadn't played it before. And so, we're not related. Even if it was my nephew or niece, you want a child to have a safe and enjoyable gaming experience. All right, and it is a luxury for us. It is. We should be thankful to have this platform where we can meet other people from different walks of life, from different races and nationalities, of different classes, of different languages and abilities. A real global community of esports. So we should be thankful that we have this. We should be thankful. So again, I am, and that's it for me. I'm signing off now. So take care, and thanks for the watches and the follows, and I'll see you around. Bye.